Good evening, everyone. The Marquette and Petoskey girls basketball teams had similar records during the regular season. Those two teams met in a Class A district contest tonight down in Petoskey. Ben Smith giving instructions on the Marquette bench. And for Marquette, Morgan Seibert to Shayna Hubner, and she hits the uncontested three. Next, Leanna Storm to Courtney Lafreniere. She had 9 points, and believe it or not, that was the high for Marquette tonight, but that was okay. Marquette played very good defense. Leanna Storm with the steal and the score. Marquette wins 53-46. Yes, 9 points, and then 3 players with 8. And on the scoreboard, we can tell you that Marquette will travel to Traverse City West on Wednesday as TC West defeated Alpena 37-28. In the other half of the bracket, Gaylord beat Sault Ste. Marie 61-43, so Gaylord will take on Traverse City Central on Wednesday in the semifinal of that district. Meanwhile, let's go to Class B. And that would be Escanaba and Coach Kelly O'Connell taking on Kingsford second quarter. Eskimos climb back. Zoe Bergquist finds Lindsay Collins. That one's good from the baseline, good for 3, and that would cut into the Flivers lead, but not for long. Maria Wiltsius knocks down a triple. Flivers lead 25-14 at the intermission. Kingsford kept knocking down outside shots. Carly Benzie hits a triple from Courtney Qualley, and Kingsford picks up the win by a dozen, 46-34. So they advance to the district final on Wednesday against the winner of our next game between Menominee and Gladstone. And in the first, the Braves get off to an early start. Allison Austin, Jess Beaudry, she lines up the shot and knocks it down. Braves lead 7-3. 2 minutes into the second quarter, Callie Jensen with the steal. There it is. And she goes in for the layup. Braves are up by half a dozen at 16-10. But the Maroons come back as Amanda Pedersen misses her first layup attempt, padding those offensive rebound stats. Gets the second one and the foul. She had 17. Maroons within 3. Pedersen finds Carly Barley for the hoop here, and Menominee sneaks out a close one, 47-46. So the two winners meet Wednesday in Kingsford. Now let's go to Class C, just down the road in Iron Mountain. Nice crowd for Norway and Iron Mountain. And on the inside, that is, yes, that's Norway and Iron Mountain. Just wanted to be sure. Heather Ivasevich with the layup there. Morgan Buchhold will make a nice defensive play. She goes all the way in for the layup just before the buzzer. Mountaineers lead 23-20 at the break. Move to the second half. Abby Gebhardt would find Elena Herman. She scores, and Iron Mountain gets the victory, 53-39. So Iron Mountain is in the district final on Wednesday against the winner of Stevenson and West Iron County. For the Eagles, it's Sierra Rasmussen lining up the jumper. I should say that is for West Iron County, excuse me. 11 for Whitecons. Now for the Eagles, Tori Wangerin to Lexi Johnson for the layup as time expires. Eagles still down at the half, 15-9. Whitecons able to keep the lead as Megan Mayatek finds Kylie Erickson for the triple. And West Iron County don't have to win by much when it comes to districts. They hang on to win by 2, 33-31. To the scores elsewhere in Class C district action, Calumet defeated Hancock 58-32, and Newberry's in the win column, knocking out Indian River Inland Links 50-31. Class D, Munising over Grand Moraine 55-30. Vanessa Freeberg scored 22 points for Superior Central and became the first girl at her school to score more than 1,000 points. Cougars over Engadine 56-16. Bark River Harris 10 points better than Kearney Natal. Bailey Wells had 20 points from 6 3-pointers and 3 others combined for 53. North Central 75, North Dickinson 49. Also in Class D, Lake Linden Hubble 14 better than Chassell. Baraga 13 better than Dollar Bay. It was Watersmeet 44, Wakefield Marinisco 38. Michaela Burke had 20 for the Nimrods. Kelly Wright pours in 28, and St. Agnes cruises past Mackinac City. Also in Class D, Brimley sneaks past Detour 38-36, and Rudyard 51, Maplewood Baptist 31. On the boys' side, regular season continues. Kearney Natal gets 50 points combined from Keenan Lampinen and Wade Shetter in the 7-point win over Superior Central, 62-55. In fact, Shetter is now the all-time leading scorer in Kearney Natal history. Ishpeming, 6 better than Westwood, 67-61. Alex Briones had 20 for the Hematites. Justin Luke, 25 for the Patriots. Brandon Robinette had 22 for Escanaba, 58-46 over Menominee. Brett Brandstrom, 22 points, 18 rebounds, 9 assists. And Mid-Peninsula, 64-36 win over North Dickinson. Chad Brandstrom had a double-double for the Wolverines. Baraga, or I should say Chassel, 24 for Carson Reinanen. Downing Baraga, 55-34. And then Adam Mackey pours in 26 for Ironwood, 71-46 Red Devils over Ontonagon. NBA. Pistons lose again. Atlanta 114, Detroit 103. Al Horford, 23 points and 22 rebounds for the Hawks. The last Monday in February is a big day for high school skiers in Michigan. That's the day for state finals. Very good news in Division 1. That meet took place at Boyne Mountain. Simply put, the Marquette boys are your state champions. The girls finished third as a team. This is video from earlier in the season. And Marquette had some good placements as Luke Johnson had a third and a 12th when you take out the individual scores. The third was in the giant slalom. Nick Weber was fourth in the giant slalom. Matt Anderson fifth. They did well enough the slalom to get the job done. On the board, Marquette won with 57 points. Clarkson seventh. Traverse City Central third. On the girls' side, Traverse City Central is your state champion, followed by Walled Lake Central. The Marquette girls were third. Whitney Stillwell had a fourth in the giant slalom, and Hannah Johnson had a very good day, fifth in the slalom and sixth in the giant slalom. Now, the Upper Peninsula didn't have any girls' teams qualify for the Division II state finals today at Marquette Mountain, but that doesn't mean the UP would not be well represented. Bib number 522 is Mandy Haffer-Corner, the Kingsford Iron Mountain Cooperative team. She's the Iron Mountain half. She won the state slalom title.
Mandy Haffer-Corner is approaching the finish. Bib number 523, Mallory Rippers, is now on course, and bib number 524, Julie Briggs, is in the gate. Bib number 522, Mandy Haffer-Corner finishes with a 4:0.58. That's 4:0.58.
On my first run, I came down and it felt pretty good. I didn't know it was as good as it was, but it felt good to be where I was sitting after my first run, knowing that I had a little time to work with my second run. And then my second run, the course was pretty rutted up, so it was kind of tough to stay on line, but I pulled it out in the end, so it's overwhelming. It's kind of crazy. I didn't really expect it
Yes, she did have an overwhelming day. She did finish 11th in the giant slalom. And let's go to the boys video real quick. The Houghton boys also qualified for the state finals as a team. Couldn't come out on top. They did do well. As you can see on the board, Petoskey won easily. Bloomfield Hills Andover second. The Houghton boys grabbed third. Nice job. And on the girls' side, it was Petoskey Harbor Springs. And again, Andover was third. And don't forget, all kinds of information. You know where it is. It's on our website at uppermichigansource.com.
Thanks, Mike.